babies.
Speaking of that, I'm sure they don't air the Super Bowl over there in a lot of places, so there might be another balloon in the sky on Sunday when we got Chiefs versus the Eagles in a Super Bowl. Is it 57? I never know Super Bowl numbers.
I stopped counting.
I'm bad at Roman numerals is probably is why, but I couldn't tell you the number that the Patriots have been in 9 of them,
Fucking
10 of
Bill
them.
does.
Since
Bill
we've
pulls
watched the
that shit
Patriots
out
in
of his
10
ass.
Super Bowls. I can't tell you the numbers that they were.
No, yeah, I have no idea.
Isn't that fucking awesome? We've watched the Patriots play in 10 Super Bowls. A third of our lives almost has been Super Bowls.
During the best period of our lives when we would want the team to be successful.
Yeah. Just drunkenly stupid with no responsibilities whatsoever.
Exactly.
I can't wait for us to have
it was
grandkids.
perfect.
Be like, you fucking kids don't know shit.
You don't know
watched our
shit.
team 10 times in the Super Bowl. And you guys talk about 3? Fuck you, kid. Go see your mother.
I know.
What's football? Chiefs Dynasty. Major swing game for this old Chiefs Dynasty. 5-state AFC championship games. Now in their 3rd Super Bowl in 5 years. Looking to win their 2nd Super Bowl in 3 years are the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes at the helm. 2, look, you got to win 3. That's the bar for a dynasty. You got to have 3 Super Bowls. That's been that way forever since we started talking about dynasties. Since the Cowboys in the 90s kind of started the dynasty talk.
Steelers did. The Steelers.
Yeah, but they weren't talking about that. They weren't talking about them as like the dynasty became a media thing. So maybe the 80s 49ers with Steve Young, like they weren't even
Joe
talking
Montana.
about it with, but they weren't even calling it a dynasty with Joe Montana. Like they started calling shit dynasties after Montana did his thing. It was like the 90s. Anyway, you got to win 3, I think, benchmark.
Yeah, agreed.
2 out of 3.
3 out of 5. 3 in 5 years.
Yeah. 3 out of 5, or like a continued dominance. 3 out of, you can kind of blur the lines there, but 5 straight AFC championship games, undeniably the best quarterback in the league. 2 Super Bowls out of 3 years. You're flirting. You're very, very close to dynasty.
They're also flirting with being the Bills of the early 90s. If Jimmy G hadn't overthrown that pass, they'd be the fucking Bills.
The other side of the coin is 1-3 and a pass away from being 0-3.
Yeah.
And you start talking about not having enough to get to the end of it. And if people forget, that was Andy Reid's calling card forever in Philly. They went to 4 straight NFC championship games, only got a Super Bowl once, and then Donovan McNabb literally threw up in his shoe, and T.O. almost stabbed him for it. So you got all of that going on. Andy Reid, the lot has been made of this, is not that far behind Belichick, about 7 or 8 years worth of wins behind Belichick, and is 8 or
that fat
8 or 9 years younger.
Take that. Come
I was
on.
trying to think of how to make that into a fat joke when you said he wasn't that far behind, but I couldn't do it.
Yeah, that fat fuck waddles worse than I do down that fucking sideline with that play sheet. There's no fucking way he makes it to 69. Nice.
Okay. So either way, give me your prediction. I just want your prediction on the game, prediction on the Chiefs, more so Mahomes' legacy. Where do you think it can get to? Where do you think it will go? And then, I'm go Birds here. I don't want to see the Chiefs win. Go Birds. Go Jalen Hurts.
Eagles fans are just insufferable.
Yeah, but
Bobby, I said this earlier podcast. I would be a Philadelphia fan if I didn't live in New England. I love those assholes. They are just they
the
love
fucking
sports,
worst.
but they love sports. Like they take it with.
But they're also
passion.
so fucking douchey. Earlier this year, they're like, "Oh, Jalen Hurts fucking sucks. The Eagles are this," and then 6 weeks later, they're, "Oh, Jalen Hurts is the fucking best. The Eagles are the best team." They don't even know what they're talking about.
Sounds like Boston fans. Mac Jones is going to win a fucking MVP this year. Fuck Mac Jones. Get him off. You can't even have a sprained ankle.
That's what I'm saying. See, that's why I go to Philly. I love it.
I don't mind Philly. Speaking of Philly and Dynasty talk, I had a late night text conversation with one Dr. Vittles. Butch, who is a frequenter on the show a couple times. And I asked him the question. Well, actually, I phrased it as a statement. If Philly wins this Super Bowl, they're closer to a dynasty than the Chiefs are if they lose. They'd have 2 wins in 6 years? 2 wins in 6 years, 5 years.
17, he was 17, right?
Yeah. 2 wins in 6 years, 2 Super Bowl wins in 6 years versus the Chiefs. 1. He did not agree with that. He's an Eagles fan.
I was gonna say he's an Eagles fan, yeah.
Yeah, and he said he basically considers the Chiefs already a dynasty. So that goes to show you what Eagles fans and Philadelphia fans, think about sports.
Bring
They're a
that
bunch of
fuck on
rockheads.
next week. I want to talk to him. Fucking asshole. There's no way. How can you be a dynasty if you only have one win? That makes no fucking sense.
That is not.
It's not dynasty.
It's nonsense. The Rams dynasty is in full effect then.
Yeah, the Rams. Then you could take.
I mean,
Tampa,
they've been to
Tampa Bay's a dynasty.
We're in the middle of the Rams dynasty.
Yep.
Well, they could bounce back.
Vittles.
Okay, take the doctor away from him. He can't.
Yeah, exactly.
Nope. Gonna have to.
Where did he get that? Where is he? What college was this?
The same as mine, Dr. Ferndale. Same as Dr. Big Mac. Undisclosed. Undisclosed. It was a CUNT University. Bobby, give me your what do you think? Do you have any predictions of the game? You're looking forward to it at all, or is just this the?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it because the Super Bowl. I think the Eagles win. I think they've been the best team all year. They look great. I mean, they kind of cruised past that NFC Championship game. That was a fucking dud of a game. But yeah, I think they'll win. I mean, Mahomes is a little injured. Kelsey's a little injured. Wouldn't be surprised if they win, but I think the Eagles win.
Raymond?
The Kelsey Bowl, they're calling it the Andy Reid Bowl. It's gonna make for great media come Sunday, because there's obviously like 8 hours worth of coverage before the game. So they'll be able to talk about the brothers' first time going up against each other. Andy Reid used to coach the Eagles. He couldn't win it with them. He went to Kansas City and won it. So there's interesting things going, storylines going on there. But yeah, I think the Eagles win. I hope the Eagles win. I don't want to see Patrick Mahomes, even though that my hatred for Patrick Mahomes is his brother and wife. I still don't want to see him win. I don't want to see them at the podium and all that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I like watching Mahomes play, and interested to hear your opinion on Kelsey. Do you think is he passing Gronk?
No. He doesn't block. Gronk.
I used to think that Kelsey was like I didn't understand. Like I thought he was overrated for a while, but then like it's just this was like a decade ago, and I'm like, oh my god, like he's still playing and he's still good.
He's so consistent and so consistently open, and the connection he has with Mahomes is just like, he's just always there. Like
is he a tight end or is he a wide receiver?
He's more of a receiver, but he's
like a pass catcher. Yeah,
he's sneaky, kind of gets out and gets some blocks. Someone put it well the other day on the radio is he's not as dominant as Gronk was in his prime. Certainly Gronk had his injury histories, but like when Gronk was fully healthy and fully engaged, unstoppable.
Can't stop him.
Like triple team, double team. They changed the rules because of him. Remember when they just started calling for offensive pass interference for like a full half a year?
Mm-hmm.
So
only on him. Only on him.
Kelsey's not the dominance that he was, but look, prolonged
he understands
career.
How to get open. He absolutely understands how to manipulate coverage and go where people aren't.
It's chemistry. It's chemistry. They have chemistry. They played their whole because Kelsey was drafted the year before Mahomes or after.
He was there before Kelsey,
like
maybe 2 or 3 years before
him.
Yeah.
Was it that much? Yeah. So they have chemistry. Yeah. There's just chemistry.
I'd like to see the Eagles win too. I think that front for the Eagles has to go to work, and they got to keep it a tight ball game, like a 24-27 to win, 17-24 type win. I don't know. It's all about Jalen Hurts. I think if Jalen Hurts has a good game, the Eagles can win, kind of going away with it. But if he's not accurate like he was, like that 49ers game was so stupid. Like, go figure, you need a quarterback to win in the NFL. But he wasn't great, You
see Christian McCaffrey came out too?
What's that?
Christian McCaffrey came out and was blaming the NFL for the stupid rule about not being able to have more than 2 quarterbacks.
Yeah, I saw Brandon Ayuk talking shit too.
Baby
that team has
been
talking
come on.
shit for 3 years. They haven't done a goddamn thing. Like the Grizzlies of the NFL. Go fucking win, then talk your shit.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's a 40. I guess we're on the cusp of the 49ers dynasty. Maybe that's what that means.
Oh, yes, because they've been to so many NFC championship games. There we go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so full on, we all got the Eagles winning, or we're all just hoping the Eagles win?
Both. We all have them
Eagles
winning, and we all hope they win.
Fair enough. Okay, afternoon delight and just a quick Bruins segment here.